What's up, guys? It's your girl Brianna, and I'm back with another video. And I'm doing a spicy noodle challenge for beginners. Sorry. Let me get it real close. Hot and spicy. I already put the chili sauce that they provided. I did 2 packets, and it really wasn't spicy, so this is about my 4th time adding hot sauce. I had already recorded, but people keep calling me and it's just messing me up, so I just want to kind of do a quick run through about what I already recorded, because at this point it's like, really hope nobody calls me again for the next 20 minutes. At this point it's like in the back of my neck. But for some odd reason, this is hot. Don't get me wrong, but for some odd reason, I feel like the one that people are actually doing on the internet is way hotter. This is hot. Like, my tongue is on fire, but something tells me it's just hotter. So boom. I have I posted desserts yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and a person had commented up there. It's like, you should let me be your delivery person. Hold on one second. I have cucumbers and ranch dressing. I use, what is this? How do you pronounce this name? Oh, it kind of sounds like it's Moochie Farms. Let me get really close. So it's definitely this bag. I'm using Wishbone. I just heard that anything spicy is really supposed to just cool your mouth down. For the most part, it's doing its job. So boom, I'm gonna get right into it. She wants to be my delivery driver. She gave me a price, and I had to really sit and think about if I want to gain an employee. I've been doing this since 2013, and I've always done stuff by myself, so this is different. Having somebody, even though they're not cooking or baking anything, it's still a person that's working for me, and I have to be in charge of now paying them, and that's a scary thing, because I'm like, I want to make sure I'm making enough money so then I don't feel like I'm just making money to get by, and she feels like she kind of has a good come up, which she does. If we get 20 people, if we get 10 people, if we get 40 people, like, we can make bank. So I had to start thinking business savvy, which I'm gonna have to, there's a lot I have to learn, a lot. But in my head, she wanted $5 per person. So I'm like, okay, just say somebody spends $10 and, or 5 people or 10 people order something for $10, I literally only got half that. So I was like, I don't really like that feeling. So what I thought about doing was just saying, whatever your total is, the delivery fee will be $3. So they're actually giving her the money up front, her $3, and then I go in for each person that she delivers to and give $2, which will equal up to $5 per person. So I will still make most of my money. So that's what I came up with. Me, myself, I'm only paying her $2 per person. That's how you have to, like, think, think on your feet. when I start getting, like I said, I was already recording, when I start getting comfortable with the heat levels, it's hot. But I feel like I could put fifth time adding hot sauce. So, and I think it was what, 2 times spicy noodles or something like that. I don't know. But even though I'm adding hot sauce and I added it like 5 times, and I'll put like 3 or 4 dashes, I feel like the type of hot sauce and chili stuff that they use ain't nothing like this little bit of hot sauce I'm using, but it's spicy. I will show you that. This is very spicy. Let's take one more bite. Like I said, my tongue is like, all right. And this is really still like very warm. That was a lot. So I'm excited about that because it just means that my business is growing to the point where I actually have an employee. Like, I want to be, I'm hopeful that I can be a good boss, make sure that, like, you know, she technically is making her money's worth driving around for me. In hopes that other people I'm able to make good money where I'm able to add, maybe just say another person, or add somebody to help me cook, you know, or after I get a couple delivery people, I'm making enough money, I get a space, you know. I'm sorry, I just be speaking stuff into existence and be getting real excited. Which is my next point, because I forgot. I already explained to my first half of my other video that I just want to do a venting session. So, which leads me to my next point of just speaking things into existence. And as far as my business growing, is as much as this business grows with baking and cooking, I'm able to plant the seeds for other businesses that I want. Like how I have my accessory line. It's not going as fast as I want it to go, but that's the point of planting a seed, so you watch it grow from seed to big old tree, which could be a big old tree of money. But I'm super excited of just trying to be on that positive train, and like I said, with the whole being somebody's technically their boss, and I want to make sure that everybody's getting their food on time and stuff like that. So I do have to a certain extent, make sure everybody's happy. I don't want what happened to me in the former place of my employment. I'll call it, I'm trying to be real respectful employment. And how I felt nobody listened, or nobody really cared about real stuff that was going on, but they cared about, I can't say they, a particular person who was supposed to be my supervisor, my boss. I don't like how she portrayed herself as a supervisor, which is very weird to be in a position where you were somebody's employee. And like I said, I stepped out of that place and I was my own boss again. And now I'm a boss with an employee, and this is like me planting the seed to grow more in my business. But it's also planting seeds for me to be able to use money to invest in other things that I want to do, which is my accessory line. I don't want it to just be an accessory line. Right now, that's all I can handle. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. towards the end, it's getting hot. I don't want it to just be an accessory line. I want to actually be able to work with a designer, think of the things that I want to think of, and not just be buying stuff from vendors. I want to be the designer. I want to have collections. I want to do fashion week, but I also want to have dope accessories. I want to just build a dope company, and that's the whole point of Be Lavish, the company, is me being able to put all my businesses under one roof, and that's me. I want to do cooking, baking. I want to be able to have employees set up for parties, build the cakes, do the balloons and everything like that. Like, I want to have businesses that are able to make me lots of money, but also put in other people's pathway to have jobs as well. I want to be able to cater and then have people, if they want to have people to stay and serve, they set up, they serve, they clean their stuff, and they get out. I want to have a home, a kitchen appliances where it's like spoons, pans, cute measuring cups, pretty plates, linen napkins, and all different kind of patterns and stuff. I want my accessory line to be a fashion line. I just want to have that. I want to be able to build Be Lavish, the company, into that, where I offer so many different services. You can just come to me and we can take care of you. we got everything you need. You need to be dressed, we can dress you. You need a party set up, we can do that. You need food set up, we can do that. I'm so excited for one. You're just ready to do what you know you're made to do. Things happen. And I feel like this is the first year I realized that I still don't have control over everything like I thought I did. And that's okay. But a lot of things that would have made me upset and made me mad or made me cry or get me out of character, it takes a lot at this point to, like, right here in this moment, to make me lose what I'm trying to do. If you're a person, if you're a thing that's diminishing my purpose to get to my goal, I don't feel like you're necessary. I don't feel like it's necessary. It's hot. And I keep saying that, but it's a hot that is so hot, but when your mouth cools down a little bit, and especially because of the cucumbers, you want to go in for more, for sure. I was trying to say my son is so loud. And all that spice just hit me. I'm definitely, like I said, I didn't know they had this spicy noodle challenge. You were only able to buy it online. I kind of just thought I can, like, go to the supermarket. They did say Walmart had it. I went to Walmart. They have it. So in my head, I wanted to do a spicy noodle challenge, and I wasn't gonna leave there. So I was like, you know what? Some people want to try it, but they too scared. Let me just shout this one out. hot and spicy. But like I said, it's not that hot. It's not as hot as they want to advertise it. It's not hot at all. Actually, it's not until I added the hot sauce where I really started feeling like, wow. It's hot. So, yes, sorry, venting. But I got off track. But that's the whole purpose that I'm trying to execute. There's people in your life that, or things in your life that serve a purpose to you then, but don't serve a purpose to you now. It's kind of, those things can help or hinder your growth. And that's real. You might think you're keeping a person, or you're keeping a habit, or you're tolerating something for a reason, and it's just like, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you. Things that don't serve me, things that are not gonna elevate me, things that are not gonna accentuate me, they don't need to be around me. They don't need to be around me. You know? And you can't feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad. You can never feel bad for doing what's best for you. What's gonna bring you peace? What's gonna bring you happiness? What's gonna bring you success? If along the way people can't understand what your vision is, it's not that your vision isn't gonna happen, or it's not that your vision is impossible. It's not everybody's meant to understand you, but the people that's supposed to understand you, the people that are supposed to be in your corner to get you to where you need to be, that all happens with time and freaking prayer. Like I said, I've been doing this since 2013, and I just feel like now at 25, from, like I said, 17, 18 years old to 25, and I just feel like I'm getting somewhere. When there are people that are like 20 and like millionaires, like, I'm like, what? So trust the process. Know that if you keep on pushing towards something, which I definitely feel like I need a vision board. Oh my God, I need a vision board for real. There's so many things that I want to do. I just kind of gave y'all a little bit of a sample, and I honestly think with baking and cooking, I will always have an audience. With this fashion, I have to work 10 times harder because people expect only what they've seen from me, and not knowing me, and not knowing that before I wanted to do certain things that had nothing to do with cooking, and I don't always know exactly how I got to be here and not doing what I said I was going to do when I was a kid, or when I was a teenager. So it's for me to be able to be in a position to say, I didn't forget about that. I need that in my life. I need that accomplishment in my life. If I keep seeing it, if I can't get it out of my head, that means it's supposed to happen. You're at the bottom. That means it's supposed to happen. That means I'm supposed to make this happen. And like I said, once it airs on television, once it airs on television, I know more people are going to be inclined to buy from me, but it's not going to be from my city. I mean, my city's probably going to buy afterwards once they see it on TV. But for it to be on TV, and this person posts about it, or they'll be like, oh, where'd you get your bag from? Or she's taking pictures of my stuff. It's like all those followers, all those people that are commenting on that picture about that accessory, they're going to come on my page. Then I'm going to get people to buy my stuff. Then that's the type of stuff I need coming my way. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and that builds people to want to just not know about Brianna the baker, but they want to know what other stuff I got going on. So, although waiting for anything that you're doing is a process, but when you have to wait for it, when you're unsure about how long it's going to take, you get so, I know for me at least, I get kind of like restless, like, bro, I've been waiting for this long. Why am I still taking long to accomplish these things? But I had listened to a podcast with Anaya Roderick. She's the Annihilator on Facebook, and I think the Anaya Ivy for YouTube. She did a podcast, and she did a venting section and a venting episode, and she basically said that she never questioned God, which she said even as a little kid, but I'm like, girl, maybe you don't remember all the way, but I can't. Anywho, basically what I got from it was she said she's just getting now things she's prayed for 5 years ago, because she's just now ready to accept those blessings that hit. Because I'm like, I've been working my behind off, why isn't anything happening? And when she said, because you don't deserve what you're asking for at the time, not that God's not going to give it to you, but he wants you to be ready to receive like what he wants to give you. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, sometimes your mom could tell you, your dad could tell you, your grandma could tell you, you'd be like, and then some random person say it, and be like, oh God, it clicked. That's literally what happened to me. Okay. Hopefully, God willing, my stomach don't mess up, because Lord, that was hot. It was definitely hot. Let me tell you why this bottle, I think half was done. Not half was done, maybe not. So it's right here. We probably use like this much, but the rest of this is for the hot Cheeto challenge, which I'm super excited to do this. I wanted to do a little bit of a twist on it. Anything that I do as far as baking and cooking, I got a little drip. As far as baking or cooking, I try my best to just have a little bit of an edge. So even with the let's just shout this out again, hot and spicy noodle challenge, it's just a thing for beginners. I don't know how my heat level tolerance is. I know I love hot wings and spicy things, and sometimes I eat jalapenos and I just eat them, but I don't really know like if I would go past that. So I just wanted to say, like, if this is hot and spicy, how spicy it is before I get to like the real thing. Like I said, it was on the internet. I wasn't sure. I can go into the store and get it. But I will definitely try to order it online. With the Cheeto challenge, I wanted to just have a little bit of edge because I haven't seen anybody do it. I'm gonna do hot and spicy Cheetos Chipotle ranch style. So basically that's one edge. let me tell you what the number 2 edge is in this challenge. Number 2 edge is that I just felt like I came a little bit weak on the noodle, so I'm gonna go real hard on this Cheeto challenge. And I soaked the chicken in hot sauce so it could be even spicier. So I'm excited. Stay tuned for that video. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Tune in.